Hailing back and went back to hell. Been to jail, came home and went back to jail. Made sales, got a job, went back to sales. Still smart enough to know that I ain't actually failed. Progress stagnant cause you ain't following up. One thing.
What up, TMS family? And today is actually Friday. No, it's not Sunday. It is Friday. January, what do we got? The 11th here? 12th?
The 14th.
Today is the 14th.
Yeah.
I'm not trying
Yeah,
to.
man. January 14th, my brothers. January 14th, 2021. Here on the Too Much Show, it's always real talk by real people, bringing you a very special episode today. And with me are my co-hosts,
Scruff McGruff, Mr. Jones, and down below today.
It's your boy. It's your boy Tay. Want to have a sports talk Tay and Josh.
And it's your boy Josh Ox, the other half of Sports Talk 10 Josh podcast.
all right, y'all. So we are here. It is Super Wildcard weekend.
Yes, sir.
And what we're doing is we're going to give the people the show today, you know, just because, hey, it's the playoffs and it's 2 games on Saturday. So, Josh, I don't know if you got caught up. I know you were busy today. So what we are doing is this, sir.
Mm-hmm.
We're picking the winners of the games, but then for half a point, we're picking which team will cover the spread.
Every man for himself. Every man
so
for
it's a
himself.
gauntlet. Yeah, so it's a gauntlet. Every man is for themselves. Mr. Jones.
Y'all want to put a pot
how
in
you
for this?
feeling?
What a Potter?
I mean,
Everybody put like 20 or something?
What
We
you
can
trying to put
negotiate
on?
it.
We
We
negotiate
negotiated
it.
off the air.
Yeah.
We negotiate off the air.
Yeah, we
I'm just now
negotiated
hearing
off
about
the
this spread thing. I mean, all right, guys, I know I wasn't caught up. I was like, okay, all right.
Yeah.
Is they going to
Yeah,
cover
that's
it?
fine. No, we can negotiate. Here's the thing.
Nah, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, no, we'll negotiate it off there. I think I got a fair amount. And then we can do it for like first week. Here's the thing. I want to do it all the way up until the Super Bowl.
Mhm.
So, yeah, we'll do a small amount first week, divisional round, you know, maybe up at a couple more dollars, and then conference championship, and then Super Bowl, obviously. And then, boom, yeah. I think for Super Bowl, along with point spread, I think we need to go ahead and do a final score,
Oh, yeah.
like a total, and then that
that
way
would be only
whoever's
right.
closest, then whoever's closest to that total with either without going over or whatever may have you, that'll get the pot. But we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
Mr. Jones, sound it off, sir.
Man, we talk about Saturday, 1:30 my time, 4:30 your time. We got the Las Vegas Raiders going to cold-ass Cincinnati, Ohio to play the Bengals. It's 30 degrees there, and the point spread is 5.5 as of today. Who y'all got?
I'm going with Cincinnati on this one.
That's
Yeah,
your was hilarious.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree. I'm going to have to go to Bengals. I'm going with the Bengals on this.
Okay.
One.
Are they going to
All
cover
right.
the 5.5?
I think they might go over the 5.5.
Okay.
Ooh.
So all right. So you saying they're gonna cover?
Okay.
All right.
I think they're gonna
Josh,
cover.
what do you have?
5.5.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say, yeah, they'll cover. They'll cover.
Okay. All right.
What
okay,
you got?
cool. So for TMS, so first off, Zeus isn't here, but I'm gonna go ahead and relay his picks for this game. So what Zeus actually has is he has the Bengals winning, but Vegas covering the 5.5. So, Mr. Jones, do you want to give your pick or you want me to go?
You could go.
All right. So for this game, I don't know. I had to sit up here and I had to think about some things. The Raiders have not won a playoff game since 2002. And at that point, when they did win a playoff game, they went all the way to the Super Bowl. Now, for all the people who are at home, oh, well, the Raiders been to the playoffs since then. Yes, they have. The Raiders went to the playoffs in 2016. However, they have not won a playoff game since 2002. But do you also know a team that's been to the playoffs multiple times, but actually hasn't won since 1990? 91 or 92. I'm sorry, the first text message has been sent out before the Cincinnati Bengals.
Fun fact.
It was sent out
Fun
after.
fact for today's podcast.
Fun fact. The first text message was sent out after the Cincinnati Bengals have won a playoff game. So
You're talking about the Icky Woods days?
Yes. So the Cincinnati Bengals have not won a playoff game since the first text message was sent out, which was in 1992. So, with all of that being said, I appreciate the Bengals, but I'm going to be honest with you. This is going to be same old Bengals. So I will take the Raiders and the Raiders plus 5.5.
Same.
Okay.
Wow, same wavelength. Look at that. This is a team. Look at that. All right, but let's stretch it out a little bit. What the keys to victories for the Raiders, MT? And then tell me what's the keys to victories for the Bengals for y'all, Tay and Josh.
So for me, keys to victory is going to be how much pressure they can create on Joe Burrow. One of the things that I did pay attention to last week that I saw, not last week, but the previous week because everybody's talking about the Bengals and how they beat the Chiefs and everything. You know why? It's because the Chiefs did a lot of single coverage. They weren't getting, and when they were doing single coverage, they were sending pressure in there on Joe Burrow, but it wasn't getting there. It wasn't disguised. It wasn't stunt. They were pretty much just allowing Joe Burrow to read that blitz, pick it up, and then Jamar Chase was in a one-on-one situation. We all know who's going to win that battle, especially with the corners that the Kansas City Chiefs has. You have an all-pro, first-team all-pro with Max Crosby. So it's going to be, can the front four of the Oakland Raiders create that pressure? To me, I think a huge difference maker for the Raiders on offense is definitely having Darren Waller back. He gives them, that he's going to demand that attention. So I would say look more so for Hunter Renfrow to have a bigger day versus Darren Waller, because he's going to demand a lot of attention from the Cincinnati defense. Overall, I have it being a good game, but it's inexperience on both sides, but it's more so inexperience age-wise on Cincinnati's side versus on Vegas. Vegas, here's the thing. After the John Gruden firing, there were no expectations for that team. They were 5-2. That coach that took over, that interim coach,
they did a good job.
He went 5-5, but he made it count when it needed to. And what do we all know the Raiders for in the past few years? Having these late in the season collapses.
Last year.
Last year. Year before.
The year before that,
don't get it done. Yeah, year before that, they just don't get it done. So the fact that they did, I think that this team wants to win a playoff game. It sucks that it's not in Vegas, but it is what it is. So that's the keys to victory for the Raiders. You have anything else to add, Mr. Jones?
Let me ask you this question, though. Do you think they should keep the coach after this season?
That's going to be a tough one.
It is a tough one. Because you haven't seen a complete body of work. All you know is he went 500 in the regular season and got you to the playoffs. I think, honestly,
he got the locker room.
He does have the locker room, but I think this game in particular will decide if they keep him going forward.
All right, what's the keys to victory for the Bengals, y'all?
All right. One of my keys for the Bengals to win is touchdowns. Don't settle for field goals. Touchdowns. If you score enough points, Oakland can't keep up. We already seen it. They easily top 5 offenses when they clicking on all cylinders. On the defensive side, get to Derek Carr. Just get to him. He's gonna throw a pick. Just get to him. If you get to him, he might throw one. It might be late in the game, might be early in the game, but if you could win that turnover battle, they're gonna win that game.
Mm-hmm. Josh, I know you sideways like the Exorcist over there, but it's okay.
Oh, damn, you can't hear my Lord.
Yeah, we can't even hear
you.
You muted yourself. They trying to take my man Josh out the game. Turn me up, Josh.
What Well, one of the keys to victory for the Bengals, though, they got to run Joe Mixon.
Yeah, that's the
Joe,
other thing.
Joe Mixon is the key to victory. And also, our fun fact is Joe Burrow is actually one of the best against the rush this year, as far as completion percentage and also yards per attempt against the rush. But on the other hand, you're playing against the number one passer in the league and the number one passing attack in the league with the Raiders. So.
Yep.
Let's see what secondary hold at the end of the day. Because that looks like that's the key matchup. It's the secondary versus the receiving core of both teams.
Yeah, and here's the thing. We all know that the Raiders gamble. Like I said, they send blitzes in there. But the key is going to be getting there before Joe Burrow can sit back there. Because you're right. Joe Burrow will sit back there and take the hit if he knows that he has one-on-one with Jamar Chase. Because all he has to do is just say, hey, I know Jamar is going to be somewhere in this vicinity. And he just throws the ball up in there.
Yeah.
Hold on. Say that again, Josh.
Oh, I'm saying, can y'all hear me?
Yeah. We got you.
I didn't mean to interrupt. My bad.
No, it's all good. Nah, I'm done.
The floor is yours.
I think you already said it. I'm just gonna say stick to the run, get Joe Mixon involved, make sure he get enough carries, get his rhythm, and I'm gonna say probably Jamar Chase is probably as a distraction and feed it to the other receivers just to
T.
get
Higgins
some points
is
on
going.
Yeah.
T. Higgins is going to be a key. He's going to be a key for this game. If he don't drop no passes and don't have a little bit of case of the drops. They're gonna move down the field if they could get him up and moving. You know what I'm saying? So this might be a high scoring game for real.
A high scoring.
I mean, here's the thing. I'm going to be honest with you, and we'll get to the second game.
It's the high scoring game of the weekend, I think.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you because I think both of these teams are just going to go out there and lay it all on the line. Another key to victory for the Raiders is this. The last couple weeks, even with Darren Waller back, one of the things that they were able to do, they were able to get Josh Jacobs involved and get him a consistent amount of carries. I think against the Colts, he had 20-plus carries. And then that last game against the Chargers, he had 20-plus touches. You can't forget about Josh Jacobs. He is one of those, he can catch out the backfield, he can block. He can also run. You got to get him involved. You have to keep him involved because if the defense has to worry about him, that will take some pressure off of them being able to double up on Darren Waller because they have to put a safety at that point on Josh Jacobs. But if you just going to sit back and expect Derek Carr to throw 50 times, it's not going to work. And the same thing for, like you all expounded on, the same thing is keeping Joe Mixon involved. Unlike, actually, the Bengals did the opposite of what the Raiders were doing. I think Mixon had 60 yards rushing against the Chiefs. Yeah, he had like 60 yards rushing, and then obviously they failed that last game of the season. So it's one of those things where it's like you got to keep Joe Mixon involved. He's one of your superstars. I get chicks dig the long ball. It's exciting to throw it down there, watch Jamar Chase go up, you know what I'm saying, make the huge catch, but you can't dismiss Joe Mixon. He's that dual threat running back that fits the mold of, you know what I'm saying, like what's going on in the league right now. He can get you 90 to 100 rushing yards as well as 40 receiving yards and put on some good blocks in the backfield. He just can.
Yeah, and I think the Bengals did that against the Chiefs because the Chiefs couldn't really stop the pass. Like they was
horrible.
So that's the only reason I can think of why they didn't go with Joe Mixon. Hey, if it ain't broke, why fix it? If it's working, they can't stop it. Stick with it. That's why I think the Bengals did.
Because what did correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. I think Chase had 2 TDs and 160 yards in the first half, if I'm not mistaken.
Joe Burrows had over 300 yards passing.
300 yards.
I can't remember the exact number. It was like over 300 yards. So
it was like 3. I think he had like 315 or 330 in the first half.
Yeah, they couldn't stop the pass, bro.
Yeah,
the Chiefs couldn't stop the pass, so they stuck with the pass. That's why.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you right now, Raiders, they get a little rough out there. Trust me, they do. They get some questionable. Hey, should that have been pass interference? They do rough up receivers. So I'm gonna tell you right now, Cincinnati better be ready. And here's the thing, Cincinnati fans, you can't blame Marvin Lewis this year. You got a whole new everything, new coach, new quarterback, dynamic running back, great wide receiving core. You can't. You got new corners, everything. You can't. This ain't on Marvin Lewis.
Hey, if they make it to the Super Bowl, that'd be a good Cinderella story.
It would
Or at
be.
least to the AFC Championship. I
At
want to
least
say
the
at least
AFC
the AFC
Championship game. I'm
Championship.
about to say AFC
Yeah.
Championship.
That'd be a
That's
good
true.
Cinderella story. That'd be a good
It
NFL.
would be.
Because I don't think nobody had them in the playoffs. I didn't have them in the playoffs. Yeah.
I gotta go back to the predictions.
No, nobody had them. No.
I had
Everybody had them
Ravens
going third.
winning.
Browns,
Yeah, I think
Steelers,
I
and
had them third.
Ravens. Yeah, nobody would have had them
Everybody
like
had them third.
those teams falling off
No.
that much.
No, actually, you know what I had? I had Ravens winning. I had Browns coming in second, Cincinnati third, and Pittsburgh actually last. So I'm
Me too.
definitely eating some crow. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm eating some crow because the Steelers had a point. So look, going into last Sunday, and I guess we could spend a couple minutes talking about this.
Mhm.
Going into last Sunday, the Pittsburgh Steelers had a 0.8% chance of getting into the playoffs. Oh, dumb Wentz
Sick.
lose to the damn Jacksonville, the 2-14 at the time Jacksonville Jaguars.
Mm-hmm.
What are we doing with Carson Wentz, gentlemen? What are we doing with that? Is he
You
done?
think you should give him one more year?
They stuck with him, bro. They
Yeah.
got another 3 years. They got him for 3 years, bro.
Oh yeah, they picked up that contract.
Oh,
yeah, they stuck with him.
yeah,
They stuck with him, bro. Yeah, they got it.
Yeah.
Got to see it through, my boy. They got to see it through. They got to
No, they were making a competition there.
No, they're gonna bring somebody else in, but
but then they
drafted
drafted a quarterback. What's the dude for Washington State? I think.
Yeah, they did.
I don't even think
forgot his name.
it's totally on Wentz though. I'm not giving him.
Nah. I think that was a whole team collapse. That wasn't just him.
Yeah, that was a whole thing.
I ain't gonna blame
part
all
it,
of them.
though.
'Cause I'm about to say I seen Wentz do some good shit this year. I ain't gonna put it all on Wentz.
Yeah, I ain't gonna put it all on him. I say it's about 30% his.
And I
but
think he
that
went
defense-
27-7. That's pretty good.
He did. He went 27-7, but it was just those big games when they needed him most. Like, think about it, bro. He collapsed to the. Here's the thing: the Raiders were heavy underdogs versus the Colts. I think the Raiders were 7-point underdogs to the Colts, and they got their ass whooped. And then how are you? So here's what makes it bad about the Colts and Jaguars game. You were 14.5-point underdog. I'm sorry, you were 14.5-point favorites to the Jacksonville Jaguars, but they covered your spread against you. Okay, they covered your spread against you. They beat you 26 to 11.
What would have been the math? So if I betted $100 on the Jags, how much what would be my ROI?
So your return on investment would have been 700. So you would have collected 800. So plus 700 were the odds. So you would have got your $100 back and then $700 as well. But if you had went and let's say you were just feeling bold because you had some drinks and said that they were winning by double digits, I'm going to be honest with you. If you had bet $100, Josh, you probably would have been walking away with about $3,000.
I'm about to say, yeah.
Off of $100.
Okay, money phone.
Yeah.
You gotta do the money phone.
Yeah.
Collect call.
Right.
Is that the money caller? You got it.
Exactly. If you had predicted the Jaguars being favorited by at least, Jaguars minus 10.5. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, you would have been walking away probably about $3,000 or $4,000, my brother.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but again, this is what we see what Vegas does and everything like that. Obviously, this is how they make the money. And another team, and we'll talk about them on Sunday. Another team that I think around halftime they had their odds were plus 1,200. Where if you're a sports bettor, a lot of times when a team is up plus 12, when a team is down and their odds are plus 1,200. The books normally say that you leave it alone, and that's the San Francisco 49ers. They were down 17-3 to the LA Rams in. We seen what they did. So Vegas was paying out money for people who were willing to take risks that last week, but I doubt a lot of people took the risk, except for if you were a 49ers fan. That's
I already said from that Sunday show. If I was going to bet, I was going to bet on Jacksonville and that tie. I was like, that was going to be my money.
Yeah.
But the tie almost happened, and then some bitches kicked the field goal.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I did bet on a tie. I'll tell you, I was supposed to make $700 off of that tie with the bet that I put on there. And I'm literally sitting up there watching the game. And I'm like, all right, cool. It looks like they're about to run the clock out. And then they call a timeout. And then I'm like, wait a minute. Raiders went out there and they picked up a first down. What the fuck? Like, I'm praying that he missed the field goal, and he doesn't.
Yeah, but Raiders didn't want that tie, bro. They didn't want to go to Arrowhead to play against the Chiefs, bro.
No. Here's the thing. The Raiders said it.
They
That
was gonna take a knee.
timeout changed their mentality. They were going to play. What's the name? Who was it from the Raiders that whispered into Austin Eckler's ear, and Eckler was like, wow, really?
I forgot. I think he was a linebacker or something. Yeah,
he was a linebacker. He said, hey, we were playing for the tie. Like, we were because the Chargers would have been in, the Raiders would have been in. It wouldn't have changed the matchups. The only thing was, I think
somebody would have had to go to Arrowhead. Somebody would have had to went to Arrowhead.
Yeah.
I think the Raiders would have had to go, if I'm not mistaken. I believe the Raiders
would have had to go to Arrowhead, and then the Chargers would have went to
the Cincinnati.
Yeah,
they would have went to Cincinnati. They would have played in Cincinnati. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I believe I got it right. I believe I said it right.
No, you did, because I think at that point, I'm trying to think of who would have finished second in the division. Whoever would have finished.
Somebody would have played the Patriots? I don't think no.
Nah.
Nobody would have went to the Bills.
No.
They would have went to the Bills. Correct me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I thought it was the
Patriots. The Patriots was locked in no matter what, so they was gonna play the Bills no matter what. They was already locked in.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Patriots was gonna play the Bills, and the
Raiders was gonna play the Chiefs, and then the Chargers was gonna go to Cincinnati. They wasn't gonna be a home team.
Yeah, I think because of like strength of schedule or something like that.
Head to head. Yeah, the head to head. Conference record.
Exactly. But
that's a good segue.
Yeah, it's definitely a good segue. So let's go ahead and get into the second game, since we're talking about the Bills and the Patriots.
Well, the night game was TBS. 5:15 my time, 8:15 y'all time. You got the New England Patriots going to play the Bills Mafia. 4.5 points for the Bills Mafia. Who you got?
Oh, I got Bills, and I think they're going to
Bills Mafia. I'm going with Bills Mafia.
Okay.
I got Bills covering.
Okay, I see somebody rubbing the bed. He about to say the Patriots. Watch, look at that.
But here's the thing.
He's contemplating. Go ahead.
Well,
gonna play the Jeopardy music for MT. Go ahead.
Zeus said that he had the Patriots. Yeah, Zeus said that he had the Patriots. Now,
is this a type of game though? I ain't gonna fake.
I'm predicting this is going to be a very conservative game. I'm just going to let y'all know this is going to be like an old school conservative smash mouth football up the middle.
This football game. Now this football game gonna be more conservative than your prom date.
What in the 1950s, Leaving the Beaver type of style prom y'all was going to?
11 degrees. It's going to be 11 degrees there.
Yeah, it's going to be 11 degrees.
And that wind going to be serious, bro.
I was about to say that 14-mile-an-hour wind gust. So here's the issue that I have. At first, I'm not even going to lie to you. When it rolled out and I saw it, I automatically picked the Buffalo Bills. I said, because the young kid, he just isn't ready. He's not going to be able to keep up. But the fact that they're talking about 14 to 17-mile-an-hour wind gusts, and then Josh Allen even came out and said this week, hey, when it's extremely cold like that, it's difficult for me to play because blood circulation, my toes get numb.
What about Viagra? The blue pill won't fix it.
Exactly.
Y'all get the joke.
Exactly.
Man,
He
you know
still
what I
got a
mean? That
job.
blue pill keep the blood circulating, you know what I mean? Even when it's cold. You know what I mean?
He still got a job at this point. He still got a
He
job.
still got a job for
He
right
still
now.
got a job, man. It wasn't that bad. So I mean, but it was terrible optics it's terrible optics, but I don't think that's a firing. You think that's a firing?
Yeah.
Nah. I
No,
don't think
here's
I
the
so.
wouldn't
Some
say
thing.
a
people
firing.
It's
overreact.
not a. Here's the thing. What he said, it wasn't like he was being disgusting with it. But the
Yeah.
problem that I was worried about is that there was a female sitting across from him.
And that's what I was saying.
So
yep.
if she goes to HR and says, "Hey, them talking about Viagra made me feel uncomfortable, and this climate and this day that we're in,
But
it
Viagra is
could
medication, man. It helps, you know what I mean? Keep the
it
population
does,
growing.
but here's the thing. What
Recreational.
is the but here's the thing. What's the
I'm
basis?
joking, guys. I'm joking.
What do
I'm
we?
joking.
I was about to say. What do
Don't take
we
me
all
serious.
use?
Don't take me serious.
What do
Don't take me
men
serious.
use Viagra for?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? For recreational fun.
It's a
The
popular
last, I'm about to say,
I'm keeping
the
it
last thing
Disney Channel
ESPN,
rated G.
the last thing
PED.
ESPN need, the last thing ESPN need is that NFL Network situation.
Exactly.
Next thing
That's
you
the
know,
last thing.
3 women came out.
Exactly.
You're like, God dang, they got him. They got him.
They got him.
Man,
Exactly.
out here
Yeah.
smashing the interns. He out here smashing the interns.
Exactly.
He
That's
ain't
what.
shit, bro.
Exactly. That's what I'm worried about.
Promised her
And
a job.
exactly. And let's be real too. Let's be again. Even though we've become progressive as a community, it's still one of us saying a crude comment in front of
To one of them, yeah.
Was it
To one of them.
someone of the other race? We're gonna keep it
Yeah.
PG.
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing: it's real talk about real people on here, but at the end of the day, it's a black man saying a crude comment in front of a white woman. So all she needs to say is, "I felt uncomfortable because he said he was talking about Viagra, and we know what that pill is for."
Yeah.
But nonetheless, I hope to see him back on there next week. Hopefully.
I don't think he might get suspended. They might make him
They
go to
might find him.
sensitivity
They might
training.
find him.
They
Yeah,
might make him go to sensitivity training.
Yeah.
Hopefully. But here's the thing.
Time out. I'm under a rock. Who we talking about?
So we're talking about Bart Scott.
Bart
so
Scott.
what happened?
Bart
Yeah,
Scott.
put it
You
in
don't remember the clip?
message. Yeah, I put it in a group message.
My man said Viagra work, man, even if it's cold, man. That blood circulation.
Now, here's the funny thing. Chad Johnson has said that as well. So it's not like other players haven't done it. But again, like I just said, everybody's sensitive. This climate. Yeah. Oh my gosh, this big strong football player sitting across from me. He's talking about Viagra. I just felt very uncomfortable. That's all it would take.
I don't think it was that bad because it's the context he was using in. He just like random talk about Viagra, nothing related. Yeah, that makes sense.
I get it, but here's the thing, bro. You know how people stretch things. Not the truth doesn't even matter when a lie is more appealing. Let's be real. Yeah. Here's the thing.
That's true.
Think about it. Cardi B, and we'll talk about that on Sunday if y'all want for a quick couple minutes. Cardi B in a lawsuit right now. She's suing who is that blogger Tasha K?
Yeah, Tasha
K.
Because
Tasha K then came out, said Cardi B had all the type of stuff, herpes, and her child gonna have herpes.
Y'all guys got to inform me. Who's Tasha K?
Don't worry about it. She ain't nobody.
Okay. I mean, I don't mean to be disrespectful. I'm pretty sure she might be a good blogger. I don't want to be disrespectful. I may have to Google search her.
Here's the thing. She's one of those YouTube bloggers that makes stuff up to keep her page and channel going.
Okay.
Only reason I know about it because of my niece. That's the only reason why I know about it.
Okay, I'm just gonna I was like, damn, I'm seeing drawing blanks. I'm like, damn, I'm getting old. I don't know who you talking about.
I'm gonna be honest, and we'll talk about it Sunday. But Cardi's playing it smart. But just to get back to football, keep it on the playoffs. So that's what Zeus picked. So with me, with everything given and Josh Allen, here's the thing, Bill. It's hard to beat Bill 2 times in a row. It just is. The Miami Dolphins did do it, and Brian Flores. We'll talk about that later. But do I think that you could beat the Patriots 2 times in a span of 4 weeks? Probably not. And with this being the type of game that it was the first time that they played, I don't think Mac Jones is going to have to throw for more than about 10 times because Bill will definitely have that running. Well, I'm sorry, not Bill. Josh McDaniels. Let me start giving him his credit. Josh McDaniels will dial up something. So I'm calling for not only NFL Wildcard Saturday. I'm calling for upset Saturday, and I'm saying that the New England Patriots will defeat the Buffalo Bills.
Would
Mr.
you really
Jones?
call that a upset? That would be.
It's really not because they own that division.
That's
It
that's
is
not.
because Mac is
I
a
want to say that's
rookie.
not really an upset, bro. Because what's the
Mac is a
line like
rookie,
4.5? The line is like four and a
Yeah,
half, 4
four and
points.
a half.
That's
That's a
cool.
big deal. Mac is a rookie. He's a rookie. Think about it. Brady technically didn't go on his magical run until his second year in the league because he sat behind Bledsoe for a year. So to take a rookie QB who they already saying is overrated and Jamar Chase is supposed to win Offensive Rookie of the Year, it would be an upset. It would. They don't have that many weapons. Let's be real.
Yeah, but you know, but in the playoffs though, coaching matters in playoffs. Regular
I get
season,
it.
not so much. But coaching in playoffs is a whole different ball game than it is in the regular season. And
get it.
the best is coming on Saturday. That's the best on playoffs.
Mhm.
The best is Belichick. If
That's
you
true.
defeat him, you pretty much going to the Super Bowl most of the time. If you
That's
beat
true.
him.
That's true.
Yeah.
And I have one more reason why I'm going to pick the Patriots, but again, it could be cap, it could be real, but I feel like I got one more reason why, but I'll let Mr. Jones say his piece.
You okay,
Mr.
Mr.
Jones?
Jones?
Yeah.
Man, I said I wanted to pick the Patriots the whole time, but I keep thinking in my head the score going to be 28-24 Bills. I'm going to take the Bills. They
You
ain't
got
going
the
to
game
cover.
being that high? You got the game being that high?
Mm-hmm.
In that weather?
This is like
Okay.
a 14-17 game. It's like
I'm
a
gonna be-
9-13.
I think it's
Whoever
going to be
gets
like
17.
I think it's going to be like defensive turnovers, like a pick six, maybe.
It's going to be like 10-13. It's going to be a very close game, bro. It's gonna be
Somebody might
Yeah.
mess up on special teams.
like something
Yeah.
I'm
like
about
that.
to say, I think whoever get that special team play probably gonna win the game. Whoever get that special
Yeah.
team.
It's going to come down to special
Exactly.
team. It's going to come down to special team this game.
If the
This game
Patriots
gonna
win,
come
it'd be
down to special team.
10-13. If the Bills win, I think it's going to be 28-24, something high scoring, like I said.
That high? And
Here's
that
the
weather?
thing. Yeah, and that weather. Here's why I say it's not. So on DraftKings Sportsbook, they have this special promotion.
Mm-hmm.
My bad.
Uh-oh.
Went muted. My bad. Technical difficulties.
Okay.
So
Okay. We was waiting for it.
on
Like, okay.
yeah, my bad. So on
I'm messing with you,
DraftKings
man.
Sportsbook, they got a special promotion. And I was like, at first I was going to be one of the ones that jump in. They was like, hey, for everybody that bets on the over, we're knocking it down by 0.5 points. So for every 5,000 bettors, they're knocking it down by 0.5 points.
Mhm.
So I think right now, the over under is like 22 or 20 points, something like that. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to go lower than everybody on here. I think that this will be a Jaguars type of Bills type game. We are going to be in for a snooze fest.
6-9.
And this game is going to be 9-6.
I
And
figured
it'll
that.
probably go in favor of the Patriots. It will be an all field goal game.
I hope
No
not.
touchdowns will be scored.
Nah, this is gonna be down to special teams. I'm telling you, it's gonna come down like 3 points, bro. I'm telling you, it's gonna come down like 3 points.
So
yeah, it is.
It's gonna be
honestly,
ultra conservative game.
It is.
So if you got a date, you're going out early. I got you.
It's gonna be one. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not even. If I see, here's the thing: if there's not more than 12 points on the board by halftime, I'm probably not even gonna watch the rest of that game. I'm just gonna be real with you, but I just got a feeling it's gonna be a Jaguars type of Bills game, and I'm looking at a 9-6 victory, probably Patriots.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I think I got 12-9 Bills.
Okay.
Yeah. Mr. Jones 24-28.
Exactly.
I don't know what in Madden rookie mode game you talking about, but I don't see that.
Well, if they got to cover, Well, if they got to cover, they got to get 15. So yeah, they got to at least get 15 points to cover. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, here's the thing, Mr. Jones. Here's the thing. I ain't gonna disrespect it. It could happen, but the problem is just that weather. And here's the thing. You know how Belly is. It's Jones' first playoff game. He wants to see, you know what I'm saying, with his nerves and everything is running. If he come out there erratic or he ain't, you know what I'm saying, throwing the ball properly, I'm going to be honest with you. He's going to shut him down and say, hey, remember that same scheme that we ran a few weeks back with the running game? Put all 3 running backs in there. Stevenson, now you got Damian Harris, because I don't even think Damian Harris played that game, but I don't think he was able to finish it due to injury.
Yeah,
but now you got Damian Harris back. So you say Harris, Stevenson, and whoever that third guy is, send them out there. Rotate them. Pound the damn ball up the middle. That's it.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy.
Okay. I'd be shocked if it's 24-28. I'd truly be shocked if it
Not saying it can't happen, but I'd be shocked as well. Like I said, I just think we're going to have a Jags versus – because here's the thing. With everybody picking the over in that DraftKings, you got to rake up that money this weekend. You got to rake it up. So guess what? The best way to rake it up, 9-6, or hell, really piss people off. Do a 6-3. How about that? I'm gonna tell you right now. We get we get that. I'm gonna be pissed.
6-3 in overtime.
Exactly. Exactly.
6-3 overtime. Wait, 6-3 overtime. What type of snooze fest we talking about, bro?
Yeah,
Man.
I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I'm gonna be pissed. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna be pissed. Y'all let me know how y'all gonna feel about it, but I'd be pissed.
I want to know
no,
who's gonna finish it. If it's gonna be like that. Who boxing them on? Shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hey, man, you are.
That's that shit.
All right. Man,
I
is
want
that
to
it?
know. I want to know NBA. It's almost all-star break.
Hey, nobody
True.
watch that shit.
What y'all got, gentlemen? Y'all done for the night, or y'all got to go, or y'all got a few minutes?
No, we got a few minutes.
I'm good.
Okay. All right, Mr. Jones, you want to bring up that topic?
Oh yeah. Black Monday, NFL. How did y'all feel about the firings and stuff?
A lot of unfair firings. Unfair firings. I'd say the Texans was the most shocking because they won 2 games previously with no Deshaun Watson. You broke up the team. You won 4, so +2. You fire him? You already knew it was a rebuild when he came in, so I didn't. What unrealistic expectation y'all had of it?
This shows you what a piece of shit.
Texans caught me off guard. That completely caught me. I didn't expect that. I think Flores shouldn't have got fired either. That's another.
Yeah, I'm about to say
coach.
Miami.
I don't think
Miami
he shouldn't have got fired.
That might be the most unjust per se. It might be, but his record is still. Their record still under 500.
By like 2 games though.
Can I
By
get
2
my
games,
Uncle
25-27. I think they 25-27
Uncle
under his
Ruckus
leadership.
Let me tell you why they two Negroes should have been fired. Okay.
Tay, put the dashiki on. We need woke Tay right now. See my brother. You see how they treat the black coach, my brother? I'm about to joke.
Exactly. So here's the thing. Yes, we are down to 1 black head coach in the NFL, and that is Mike Tomlin. He will be playing Sunday night.
There's so many coordinators about to be coaches that's black though this offseason, so that's why I'm not really worried.
Well, here's the thing: they're interviewing them. Doesn't mean they're going to get it.
Get it. That Rooney rule just get you an interview, bro. That Rooney rule just get you an interview, man.
Exactly.
Can I say it?
Everybody knows it's time for Byron. Byron.
Can I say it? The Rooney rule is some bullshit. It's always been bullshit. It's always going to be bullshit. Like,
it's a PR move, bro. It's a PR move, bro. It's a PR move. That's all it is, bro.
It's their version of affirmative action.
Because the reason the Rooney rule don't work, 90% of the owners and general managers already know who the coach is going to be. They just interview him for optics. That's all.
Exactly.
That's all it is. That's all.
Because now that ain't the new rule that you got to interview 2 candidates.
Yes, like you gotta at least have 2 candidates of a minority.
So everybody
to waste 2 minorities preparing for an interview that they're not going to get. Come on.
Exactly, pretty much. Yep. Yep. They even do it they do the same thing at the scouting combine. They do the same exact thing. Like if there's a head coach not filled by that time, they do it at the combine. And they do it the same way. They interview 2 minority coaches, and but they already know who they're gonna get prior to the combine. They do it every time. Like right before draft. They do it right before draft.
So they say don't even worry about it. You can interview 2 niggas and they still not gonna get the job. Okay.
Yeah, just because you can, they hit you with it. Just because you can catch a ball and run the ball, don't mean you can coach a team.
Exactly. You can't read, Negro, is what you can't.
You sure you can make a playbook, sir? You're like, what?
Exactly. But all right. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be devil's advocate for a second.
Mm-hmm. Go for it.
Just to get people's creative juices flowing. I get it. I get that it's rough for black coaches.
Mm-hmm.
But here's what we want to talk about with Brian Flores. So, year 1, you went 1-7 to start the season.
Yep.
Year 2, you went 1-4.
Mm-hmm.
And then this past year, you went 1-7. Yes, you went on a streak and won 7 more games, and you ended up finishing. And I think it was the past 2 seasons, you finished with a winning record. You went 10-6, and then you went 9-8. But you got off to slow starts. That's number 1. Number 2, Flores also didn't get along with the GM in Miami. So if the coach and the GM ain't on the same page, Mr. Jones, you already know. Jerry Jones is but here's the thing. Jerry Jones was the GM of the Cowboys.
But that's a unique situation. He the only owner GM.
I think that's the reason why Flores got fired. He didn't get along with he didn't get along.
He didn't get along with the GM. And then
who they gonna get in place of him?
I don't know.
What they gonna put Joe?
No one cares about the Dolphins.
Yeah,
they in football perturb. No one cares about that.
The weather is nice.
They don't even have real fans. Don't at me, Miami. They don't have real fans.
I go to Miami and lose a couple of seasons.
Miami not a sports town though. Miami not really a sports town.
Well, here's the thing. It's really not because there's so much other stuff to do. But here's the thing. Word on the street is they were eyeing Harbaugh. They're eyeing him.
They get him.
They don't goddamn Harbaugh.
Yeah, they ain't getting Harbaugh.
To lead Michigan?
He's standing.
For the Dolphins? Yeah. For the Dolphins?
I mean, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's cold in Michigan. It's nice.
The Giants got a way better chance.
Nah,
they're gonna get him. The Giants.
They're gonna have to give him one of those John Gruden contracts. And that's the only way you're gonna get him. That's the only way you're gonna get him to Dolphins.
And you know he gotta have creative control at this point.
Yeah, and he gotta have full control. He the general manager. Nah.
And let's not forget, your man is getting like $16 million a year in Michigan. Like he's not.
He'd be a fool for the Dolphins.
And his expectations ain't really that high. Nobody looking for the national championship every year.
Nope.
And let's not forget, your man got his.
And you the man in Michigan. You got all full control of the program, bro. Nah, I wouldn't leave. Yeah. I wouldn't leave Michigan for the Dolphins.
And he did what he was supposed to do, Tay, correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't he beat what? Ohio State this year? Finally?
He beat Ohio State
and made the playoffs. I think he overachieved actually in Michigan. To be honest with you, if you want to be truthfully, nobody had him winning the national championship. Let's just be realistic.
Nah. Michigan State came back and beat him. Michigan State came back.
They could never beat the motherfuckers.
No.
But let's not forget, he got his own part. Let's not forget. He got a private jet in free Michigan too. Like they paying for him to travel everywhere.
He got too much control, bro.
Man living like Eli Gemstone out there, though.
Exactly.
Call the pilot up, guys. We're going to Europe. Like what?
Exactly.
Didn't he take the whole team to like Rome or something? I forgot 1 year.
Yeah,
he did
the whole team to
if I'm not mistaken, I think it was Rome.
Yeah.
For a practice. Not even for a game. A practice he took them to.
You can't beat that recruiting. That's some mean recruiting. Can you imagine going to Like you a 5-star, and then hey, yeah, well, I showed you the, Victoria. You want to hop on the plane? Where you want to go? Like what?
Exactly.
Want to go?
Oh,
Yeah.
he got
And
games like
then
this.
They got Dale Earnhardt car in the garage.
exactly. And then here's another thing too for David Culley. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. He was done a favor because guess what? The
Yes.
Houston Texans still
Yes.
owe him $17
That's what I
million,
keep telling
which he's
people.
My
going to
man,
receive.
my man winning over here. Yeah, what
He
4 years
winning.
guaranteed? He winning.
4 years guaranteed. They fired him after one, and
23
they still owe him
million.
$17 million.
And they still got paid Deshaun
But
too.
but for Cooley, can I give
the
an honest?
Redskins
I think they set him up for failure. Like
They
they already
did.
knew he
They
was.
did.
He
Yeah.
I don't think he was the guy they really wanted, in my opinion.
No.
I don't think he was the guy they really
But
wanted.
Nobody else
It's like
they
let's
wanted
just get a
to go.
black coach. Let's get a minority
Nobody else
coach.
they want to go.
See if
Everybody's
Deshaun
like,
Watson to stay.
I'm about to
Yeah.
say, can I
Guaranteed.
apologize? Yeah, can I apologize to Deshaun Watson because he was right. He said this was gonna happen. He said this is gonna happen. He's like, I'm not gonna stay with Houston if they're gonna get a coach that's only gonna stay for 1 year. He literally said this.
Good.
And
No. But here's the thing. David Culley, man, he's 67 years old and about to get paid $17 million over the next 4 years. Sounds like a retirement plan to me. And look,
My man out here winning. That's a nice
Great
pension plan
kid,
right
kids living.
there.
Great kids
Exactly.
living.
And that man, and not only that man said, not only is he not going back to college, no, he said not only is he not going to the NFL, he's not going back to college either. You know where he's going?
Yeah.
He's going to coach the local high school where he lives. That's where he's going.
Well, wherever he
Stress-free.
moves to now.
Exactly, wherever he moves to.
And then back out there said, man out here collecting checks. He's like, oh, did my direct deposit hit yet? Oh, okay, say left.
Your man is the Bobby Bonilla of the NFL coaches right now.
Nah, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. That might be the biggest finesse move of all. Man, that's the biggest finesse move of all time in sports history. That got to be the biggest.
Hey, but they deserved it though. They did. They tried to do it.
They did. They should just let him play out his contract. They should just let him play it out.
Is he still getting paid?
Yes, he's paid until 2025.
I believe he's still getting paid, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he got 4 more, like 4 years.
Damn, how long is that contract, bro?
2020.
So all the
His kids got to be grown by now, like in grad school or something. Jeez,
He got grandkids.
But it's smart
He
though.
got grandkids.
Instead of taking the lump sum, he said, "Just pay me that bill every year, pretty
Yeah,
much."
pay me that meal every year.
Exactly. So that's why all the people sit up here, guess what? If this is how black coach is done, give me that David Culley contract, okay?
Oh,
team.
I could have been a Texas coach for a year. I'm like, all right, man,
Exactly.
I got my contract fully guaranteed. Fire me, like
Exactly.
You would have rented out a ranch for a couple of months,
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, get your rental apartment ready. They're like, bro, we ain't gonna be here that long. No point in buying furniture.
Exactly. Have a bed and a TV up in there. That's it.
The play film. That's it.
That's it. Hey, look, I'm not even getting a couch. I'm gonna get a recliner. That's it.
Go ahead and find a breakfast spot you go to. That's about it.
Man gonna have a beanie chair in the living room, like a little beanie bag.
Chilling.
Bro.
He living like first apartment status.
Bro, 17 million. Bro, he got 5 million this year up front, and then about to get 17 million over the next 4. I'll take it. I will take it.
Congratulations.
This bag will have a swimming pool in his living room, like he's Scarface. He'll be like, yeah, Houston bought me that. Yeah, don't even worry
exactly.
about
it. Meanwhile, people on the internet fighting for his job. He gonna give a fuck.
Exactly.
Fighting for my job, like, oh yeah, y'all can fire me. You gotta pay me to leave. He's like, what?
Here's the thing, Culley over there, y'all stop that. I don't even want it back. Okay, best of luck to them.
Exactly.
He's like, I'm fine. He's like, dang, that's crazy. All right, let me go ahead.
Nah, you know what I do to stay in the NFL? Just if I still love the thrill of the NFL, make me the assistant. Now here you go. Make me the assistant offensive line coach or the assistant special teams coach. I'll work with the punters, okay? Hey, y'all punt that goddamn ball better next time, all right? That's what I'm gonna do. is still collecting that check from Houston. Yeah, I'll be the assistant special teams coach.
Shit,
I don't want
be
no
the-
responsibility. Zero.
I'll be the assistant. Like the film guy for all I freaking care.
Exactly.
You gave me 17 million.
Exactly.
Man, just sit at the desk in the front office. Don't do nothing. Just
Nope,
come to
just
work
click- just
and binge
click
watch
them
on
out.
Netflix series and Amazon Prime Video.
Just looking over film. Davis, look at you. See Davis, look at you. See, moment got too big, pissing you down your leg.
You gonna do it?
Say what you want.
Hey,
for
your
this
man
team.
always talking about somebody's mom.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, the joint he said about AD was no joke, bro.
Hey, that was funny.
Yeah, nah,
Hey,
it
bro,
was not. But here's the thing too, and this is what I would encourage people, and Tay and Josh can confirm this because we was getting our ass whooped in pick'em. If y'all so pissed off about the NFL and the way they treating black coaches and all that kind of stuff, boycott it. I guarantee you, if you don't buy
They're not
tickets,
gonna do it though.
of course they not. They just it's lip service.
I'm gonna admit it, guys. I need something to watch
That
on
almost
Sunday.
sound like a
Don't
troll.
judge me, guys.
Like,
Don't judge me, guys.
entertaining.
Don't judge me, guys. What am I
But
gonna
I'm
do?
just saying,
bro.
But I'm just saying, don't buy the tickets, don't buy the jerseys, and don't watch it. If the NFL sees a hit in their revenue, then they'll change stuff. But guess what? Because they don't see that hit, guess what, y'all? Let me ask you this, Josh. For your car, we don't need to know what type of vehicle. Are you gonna randomly just go out and buy a motor tomorrow? Are you gonna buy a new
No.
motor for your vehicle?
For what? No.
Exactly. Tay, are you gonna buy new tires for your car even though they're fresh and they're rolling nice? Okay,
No.
then. So at the end of the day, guess what? The NFL, it ain't broke, so they're not gonna fix it. They know that they can hand us Negroes dog shit on a platter, and we gonna say, yes, sir, and watch it on Sundays, Thursdays,
Man,
Mondays,
football is king,
whatever
man.
day.
Football is king, bro.
Exactly.
Entertainment. Number one show. It's the number
Guess
one
what?
show
If
on the
I'm the NFL,
network, bro.
If I'm the
That-
NFL, I'm just gonna sit back and laugh because I'm gonna tell you right now, for all the Black Lives Matter people on it, guess what? You know who did take a stand? The white people. Remember when all that kneeling was going on? They said we not watching this shit no more. And that's when the NFL said, look, ratings taking a hit. Let's cut this deal with old sellout Jenkins. Let's cut this deal with him. And once the deal got cut, what happened? Philly got their Super Bowl, and the kneeling was done.
Well, that was after that though.
Kneeling.
We got
Oh,
Super
so
Bowl
you
after
saying the
that.
Philly only won that Super Bowl because of the protest? Is that
was
your
way
tinfoil
after
Scully?
that.
Is that what you
It was
doing?
way after that.
Just tinfoil Scully?
No,
Hell
no,
yeah.
it was after.
That
What
God
in the-
touchdown was not a touchdown. That's another story.
Hey, with the sound effects, we need the X-File theme song playing.
Even though it was
Exactly.
even though it was after. Even though
Not for real.
even though he was
It's
part of the
such a-
Saints at the time. Stop it. He was part of the Saints at the time, bro. He was
He
part
was
of the
not a
Saints.
part of the Saints. He was a
Nice.
Philadelphia Eagle.
Yeah,
We traded him that season.
No,
we did trade him that
bro. He
season.
won a Super Bowl with y'all. Please.
I
go
mean,
back and
MP
look
might
it
be
up.
on to something. He might
was
be
a
on to
Philadelphia
something.
Eagle.
It was
I
that,
promise you.
man. We won that
Look
after.
it up, Tay.
I thought
we
that
can
was
stop
after
show
the
right
fact,
now.
though. I thought that was later,
No.
It
though.
was after.
No, it was not.
I thought that was
That's
later.
when they.
It was a-
That's what. Guess what? Guess what? That's when they pledged $80 million. If the players put up $80 million, look it up. He was a Philadelphia Eagle. He sold
Nah,
and sold.
bro.
So
Oh,
What
y'all
in the
could get that Super Bowl.
Illuminati?
He ain't been back since.
Going on here?
His soul for glitter and gold.
Exactly. Because here's the thing. I'm gonna tell you why I know that he was with the Eagles. Because that following season, Eric Reed went up to him and called him a sellout to his face and pushed him in the pregame. Y'all played Carolina that next year.
But that was
Eric
after
Reed,
but that was after the Super Bowl year though.
exactly.
When he did that
And-
deal, the deal was after the Super Bowl year.
No, it was not. It was during the Super Bowl. Because here's the thing: what pissed everybody off was Eric Reed was like, "Yo, how you not going to include Cap?" And Cap was the one that started it. So look it up,
Google.
gentlemen. Google it.
It
I
might be a
promise you.
couple months after. Like they might made the deal like in April.
No, they made the deal then. They probably signed off on a big because remember, Malcolm Jenkins even said, "Oh, I'm satisfied now. We good." And Eric Reed and them was like, "Hold on, bro. Cap was the one leading this. Now that Cap ain't in the league, how you just gonna automatically assume the lead?"
Yeah, I remember all this. We covered it.
Yeah.
We covered it.
We did cover it, and
Oh
that's
yeah,
the only reason why the Eagles.
he was a Super Bowl winner.
He was an
Yeah.
Eagle.
Thank
God
you.
Yeah.
Sellout.
MC Mike got some.
God, it was.
He got the 80
Nah, we
million
talked
and
about
a
this
Super
years
Bowl
ago.
ring. Okay,
Blog
man.
Talk Radio. Blog Talk
Yeah.
Radio days. We talked
Okay.
about this.
Loyalty can't be
We
bought.
talked about it.
Oh.
Sellout Jenkins. Sellout
Yo,
Jenkins.
man, wow. I looked it up just to make sure. I was like, uh-oh.
Look at
Nah,
Tay
it
over
was
there.
legit.
They
It
let
was
Nas down, Tay. They let Nas
Hey, you all right, man? You
They let
okay?
Nas
It's like
down.
finding out Santa Claus ain't real. You okay?
Exactly.
Hey, we still got a ring. I ain't tripping.
Because
I'm
like
messing with you,
Mr.
man.
Jones said, that Zach Ertz TD. First of all, if Dez wasn't a catch, that Zach Ertz TD damn sure wasn't a catch.
Because the Patriots did that a week before. It was a challenge, and they took it back.
Yeah.
They did it during the AFC Championship game, and it was an opposite result.
Yeah.
Oh well, we got a ring.
Exactly. Because of
okay,
a sellout, and that Negro saw what the white
So
man
speaking
was
of coaches,
offering, and they took it.
what coaching job you think available is the best one on the market?
All of them some shit. If they let the Raiders go, I'll say the Raiders.
Nah, I would say the
Nah,
Vikings.
the
I would say
Vikings.
the Vikings.
Yeah, Vikings the
I would
best
say the Vikings
opportunity.
is the best.
Yeah, Vikings is decent.
I would
Defense.
say
You gotta do
Vikings
Aaron
is
Rodgers
decent.
one more year. You gotta do him one more.
You gotta
year
wait till Aaron
before
Rodgers leaves. Once Aaron Rodgers leaves, that conference up for grab, bro. That's why I
you
would
in
say
the
the
money,
Vikings.
bro. You know what it's like, to be honest. Once Aaron Rodgers leave after that one more year, I'm gonna be honest with you. That conference, I mean, not that conference, that division, gonna be like how the Patriots was. You remember after Tom left, Belly's, not Belly, the Bills and Josh Allen said, "Shit, we can start winning now. We about to win. We got this. Tom ain't here no more."
Jordan Love gonna come out cooking.
Exactly.
Hey yo,
That
he
gonna be the-
does, bro.
Hey, bro. Vikings like can't win, can't. You never know. We don't know the future with Jordan Love, bro.
Jordan Love gonna be balling out there just like Aaron was. Remember Aaron?
You know they don't want that Negro leading the Packers. When the last time a Negro led the Packers? Exactly.
No, I'm trying to think.
Never.
Ain't no back.
When was the last time?
There is none.
They never had a black quarterback, bro.
Never had a black quarterback.
Nah, I'm thinking. No.
I'm talking about a winning black quarterback. No, come on.
No.
Come on.
No.
Mr. Jones, come on.
No, because I was thinking late 70s, early 80s. Nah.
New England had a black quarterback before the freaking Green Bay Packers.
No.
Yeah,
Green Bay Packers, black quarterback where? I want to know this. I Google this. What's his name? That should be on Jeopardy. That's a Jeopardy
Nah,
question.
it's not
right
one. It's not one.
Exactly.
I started at Boston.
I done seen more black quarterbacks in Toronto than I've seen in goddamn Green
In
Bay.
CFL, you fucking
Exactly.
Aaron Brooks and somebody else.
Exactly. But
Maybe it's a
I'm
backup,
gonna be honest.
but not a starter. Maybe a backup.
Yeah, they had black backups. They had black backups. Yeah.
I'm talking about like a
Vikings-
star black quarterback. No,
No.
never,
Mhm.
never.
I'm gonna be
There's
honest
a
with you.
couple of franchises that never had a star black quarterback. I mean, the Giants.
True.
One, too.
True.
That's true.
Shit. Hey, look. Hey, look. They did Eli dirty on that. Remember, Eli had a streak, so they didn't start him. They put in fucking Geno Smith, and then put Eli Manning in the very next week. They did Eli so dirty.
Why not, man? Why not, man?
No, he had a $5 million deal. He had a $5 million incentive on that joint.
Yeah.
Of course, bro. Hey, bro, the NFL
He would
is
have
a
played the whole
business, bro.
season.
You gonna say that, buddy?
Hey, bro, it's a business, bro. They don't want to pay that man.
Yo, they set this man on purpose. So
Man, of course they did that on purpose, man. Bro, he won 2 Super Bowls. They said, be happy. You a man and you be all right, man. You solidified.
That'd be like the greatest regular season team of all time. So, I mean.
What?
But let's not forget, they waited till the week before the season ended did it. So they could have they could have said it like it was like week 14 or so. They could have been like, nah, he ain't starting. They waited till this man practice. They say he's starting. Oh, mysteriously he got an injury.
You already know what happened. I already know what happened. Management, front office called the coach. Yeah, you want to see Eli this week. Make up something. Ankle injury. It's not enough Gatorade or something for him to drink. Make up something.
Exactly. Oh yeah, y'all know they said the other week. Just for other news, and I don't know why I'm spilling out all this because I'm gonna repeat it again on Sunday. They said the Manning brothers, not the Manning brothers, the Manning family is about to put their money together and try to get the Broncos.
I'm not surprised. I'm really.
Man,
not.
they got cake like that. I think you got you got to be like $1 billion liquid.
Nah.
I thought you got to be like $1 billion liquid to.
They got it.
But Peyton got bread.
They got it.
They're gonna join the
Here's
group.
the thing.
No, it's a group. They probably gonna join a group. They probably part of an investment group. I bet for it.
I was about to say,
I'm about to say
$1 billion liquid, bro.
They gonna be
not too many people got $1 billion liquid.
That's true.
Yeah, that ain't Michael Jordan.
That's true.
Yeah,
now they gonna be in a group, but because they the three names, they gonna be the front man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like on Sundays when they shine the camera on the owner's box, you gonna see the Mannings there always. They gonna be the front people. But we all know.
Man, where's Jay-Z, Diddy, and all the
exactly.
They need to put their money there. Broncos would be a good franchise to buy, in my opinion.
You know why they ain't gonna do it?
If they get Diddy the Panthers, they damn sure give him the Broncos.
I'm about to say because they
Diddy to the you got to build relationships, but you got to build relationships, bro. You can't just go in there and try to buy a team. You got to shake hands with the other owners. It's a networking thing too as well. It's not just about the money.
They literally they vote. They vote.
Yeah. That's why you got to be cool with all the owners, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
If you want to buy a team, you got to be cool with everybody.
I was about to say that. And here's the thing: we all know that the Mannings are loved league wide. If they want it and they got their money together with the group, they shoe.
They will give it to them.
Mr. Jones, let's buy the Broncos with that PPP money. That PPP money. Tax season is upon us. We can buy, guys.
Yeah, but let's be honest. Do you really think people gonna come to Denver for Diddy?
No.
Knowing his track record of giving
Diddy
bullshit deals. You really think the Denver Broncos gonna be better?
Diddy own the box gonna be lit, bro. Let
me tell you something.
They brought had celebrity appearances.
Here's what I see with Diddy. I'm sorry to cut you off, Mr. Jones, but here's what I see with Diddy. If Diddy somehow is on the forefront of an investment team and all that to buy, I see him getting a similar cut like how Jay-Z had of the Nets. 0.1% or 1% or something.
You think he can do some deception type joint? You know what I mean? Be a silent owner, then pop out after he wins. Like,
Diddy's not silent, bro.
No,
Diddy's not silent.
Diddy will never be silent.
No, I'm just saying, you can do it incognito, then just come out. Oh, yeah, we made Diddy the gotcha.
No. You forgot how you know what we talking about, right?
They're going to do a Wild Bill from Eddie?
Yeah, man.
No.
Pretty much.
That's not going to happen.
They're gonna play that.
What was the movie that came out on Apple? It was like the fake banker, but it was a black guy. He used the white. What's the?
I know.
They're gonna play. Yeah, they're gonna play all about the Benjamins at this.
Do something like that, and just Diddy just come out at the meeting, at the owners meeting, and shaking Roger Goodell.
What y'all going to? What to be?
Exactly.
That'd be fire though. The press conference though.
It's like halftime, season opener. We got the band reunion coming, performing.
I've been there.
The same guy, the same group of, the same band that walked to Brooklyn for cheesecake is now performing.
It's worth it. Julius Cheesecake. I highly recommend it.
It is.
Julius is
worth it.
I'm not walking to no goddamn Brooklyn.
I know,
I catch the subway. I catch the subway there. I'm a reasonable person.
I'm gonna be honest. Here's the thing. Y'all ain't even got to do that. You know what you can do? Go online and you can order it and have it shipped.
Exactly. I do it once.
Julius is off the hook.
Yes. $65.
Yeah,
I know.
God damn, $65.
Yeah. That cheesecake is like, yeah.
That must be the finest of cream cheese.
It is.
It is.
And it's like made fresh.
Over that cheesecake.
Yeah.
Stab somebody.
And the crazy thing is the plane is bomb.
Yeah.
That's what the rest of it is. The plane.
Hey man, I wonder how Diddy is the owner to be, bro. Your man just come out, yeah, guys. Y'all got into a fight. I'm closing the arena. The practice facility.
No, he changed the jersey.
making the band.
Listen.
They're gonna light up and score touchdowns.
I was about to say, hey, look. You know he just bought Sean John, so he's gonna have the SJ logo on the jerseys.
My God.
Hey, listen, y'all lost last week, so I'm shutting the training facility down. Okay.
Nigga, work out at home.
Filming room.
Exactly.
Closing the filming room.
Y'all don't like looking at film anyway, so I'm gonna close the filming room.
Closing the film room down. Go home and watch box TVs, okay? You're not allowed to watch this in HD, 8K, okay?
Y'all guys lose another game. It's gonna be tube TVs everywhere.
Exactly. You know what?
You ain't gonna put-
Well, I'm gonna have a whole nother team.
Exactly. You know
I'm
what?
gonna buy
We
a whole
also
nother
0-3.
team.
You know what? We 0-3 right now. I'm shutting the season down. Okay, all the backups going in. No more starters.
Flying, okay. Lose another game. Y'all flying Spirit to the next away game. You like what?
Exactly. You flying.
He'll be on the jet by himself.
Nah, knowing Diddy ass, he gonna be like, nah, y'all gonna catch the Greyhound from
Exactly.
Denver to
Nah, mega
Dallas.
bus.
You be like, what?
Ticket. Mega bus.
Man, lose a
Dollar
game at
ticket.
Arrowhead. Y'all walking back to Brooklyn. Y'all walking back to the Denver Broncos Stadium.
Exactly. You can walk back. Nah, man, but it's definitely gonna get interesting. I can see the Manning brothers, but just to answer the original question, I would say it's 2 head coaching jobs that are appealing. One would be the Denver Broncos, honestly, because that defense is already intact. You just got to fix the
Bruh.
quarterback situation.
But that division is tough though, bro.
It's tough, but here's the thing.
That
bro.
AFC West is tough. The Vikings, I'm gonna be honest, you can get a wild card spot being a Vikings coach.
And they all
That's
young.
You can get a wild card spot
young.
your first year.
That's true.
Easier than going through the AFC West. That's just my
That's
opinion.
true. I give you that. But yeah, I think I would say
I can't lie though, that Jacksonville job might be interesting too, because only reason even though I can't stand Jacksonville.
Now with that owner.
don't get me
Now
wrong.
with that owner.
I know.
Now with that owner. Management management and front office make a difference.
He said, "Now with the
Yeah.
Khan family."
Exactly.
But no, the
Them
only
dudes.
thing that's
And the
going to
cons
save
are
it,
con artists. Let's be real.
the only thing that's saving it
It's all
is that
about
division.
wrestling. It's wrestling.
It's that division.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's all about the
Like,
division.
Duval. No, I'll pass on that one, bro. I'll pass on that.
It's his vision. Salary cap and division. Dude just gotta get the hell out the way. Truthfully.
What about the Giants? Nobody don't think the Giants is appealing?
Excuse my language. Fuck the
no.
Giants. I don't
No.
think they can
I mean,
rock deal.
that's you might win your division the first year off default.
True. I mean, here's
Like
the
the
thing.
playoffs.
So-
The Giants, no, I'm gonna say
Hold
the
on.
Giants is a tough job.
So look, I'll add one more on to y'all. Remember what you said earlier, Tay. You only got to survive Aaron Rodgers for one more season after this, because you know he's gonna be gone, especially if he don't win it this year. So you can actually look over at the Bears as well, because remember Robert Quinn just made the All-Pro team. The Bears they in search of a new GM and a new coach.
And
It
Justin
ain't all
Fields got
bad.
potential.
Nah, Justin Fields not that. That's a young
Nah,
quarterback. you can work with.
did they say they reassigned the president too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So everything
They
wide
the
open.
whole organization. They clean house.
Nah, the Bears.
Yeah,
The Bears is not a bad job. They defense is solid.
Yes,
You build
it
up
is.
that offensive
Yes, it
line.
is.
The Bears is not that
I
bad of a
working with
job.
the McCaskey family in that
Yeah, but
dumb
y'all
ass
remember.
stadium.
The
But
Bears
y'all
is not
remember.
that bad of a job. It's not that
No
bad of a
salary
job.
cap. No salary cap. What they
True.
gonna sign?
Oh, they don't got no salary cap.
The salary cap is low, bro.
Yeah, they spent all that money.
Oh
on
yeah,
Nick Foles.
the Bears.
Matt Nagy spent that money on Nick Foles a couple years ago.
Nick Foles and Khalil Mack.
And Andy Dalton.
Khalil Mack that
Andy
big ass
Dalton.
deal.
Yeah, and Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton got like 2 years for like $30 million. Or
16
something.
million.
Yeah, like as
my
much
man.
as I said Mac Nagy needed to go, Ryan Pace should have won. I'm glad he's gone. That dude sucked. You can almost forgive him for the Trubisky shit, but all the other shit he did after that.
Nah, I know
But it's
Bears
like-
fans still crying in their sleep because they passed on Pat Mahomes and Deshaun
Yeah.
And Deshaun Watson.
Yeah. But they
And
traded
Deshaun.
up
Two good
to get
quarterbacks.
Mitch, though. They traded up to get Mitch.
They traded up to get Mr. Trubisky.
Yeah.
That was like
Number 2. Yep, number 2
Yeah.
overall too.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
it's
they
the same
just
thing with the Giants job too, though. The Giants ain't got no salary cap because they paid all those Kenny Galladay. They still
Yep.
paying Barkley. They still
Yeah,
paying
that's the only reason I wouldn't
his
pick
rookie
the-
contract.
And that New York media gonna eat you alive? Nah, bro.
Yeah.
I would touch.
Every
I wouldn't touch that New
Let me
York
tell you
job.
something.
I wouldn't touch that.
Let me
New
tell you
York job.
something. All you got to do is lose week 1, because we all know what's going to be the week 1 opener against the Dallas Cowboys. Lose that game in a blowout, your ass is grass for the rest of the year. Oh, we knew this. We knew he was going to be some shit.
Fine. Don't even let him back in the building.
Exactly.
That's how New York.
Ain't that every NFC East team?
Nah.
Pretty
New York
much.
is pretty much.
No,
Philly is just
pretty
as
much.
toxic.
Yeah, Philly's
Philly's worse.
Philly, you get blown out the first year. You getting death
Oh,
threats.
no,
You can't
Yeah,
go out in public.
Yeah.
bomb threat at the first.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. All I heard all I heard all year from Philly fans, at least up until about week 10, man, we rebuilding. Now the moment that they got in the playoffs, now oh yeah, we gonna do this, we gonna do that. We gonna talk about that game. Go ahead, Tay.
I said at best we was probably gonna be playoffs. I said that. Let's not forget. I did say that. But
yeah, you did.
I was also say, I also think about what the Giants like, what they fan base or media in general. Bruh, it's just added on because they on every radio station. The Breakfast Club is even going to talk about you if you lose.
Yeah,
that's how
bad.
Yeah, it's rough.
Nah, New York is a tough crowd to please.
Exactly.
Like at least the Eagles fans have like their own radio station. There is like no hip hop station talking about the Eagles. New York, everybody.
Nah, but Eagles, y'all are very toxic. Y'all send bomb threats and everything.
We
Breakfast Club. You on Peter Rosenberg? You on
everything.
Everything on Hat 97. Yeah,
you might even be on WWE Network.
Yeah, that's how bad. You're gonna be at the Statue of Liberty. They're gonna boo you and throw banana peels at you. You bum ass coach.
Don't go to a Nets game. Ooh, don't go to a Nets game. Boy, you better not go to a Nets game.
Yeah, true. That's one of them. That's why I said, hey, look. Oh yeah, and just we'll go ahead and end the show after this one. You see what the Nets is doing, right? They feeling that New York media pressure. You see they talking about paying them fines so Kyrie can go ahead and start, right, for home game.
Like, man,
they got no choice.
They got no choice, bro. They saw they ain't got no choice, bro. There's a lot of pressure on Brooklyn.
Exactly.
Yeah, they got no choice, bro.
That man Kyrie done won fully now. That man Kyrie got them paying the tab so he could play at home and getting the home game checks. Come on, man.
Yeah, it didn't care about his pocket. Fire.
Nope, none of it.
My man out there winning.
And I would say it on here. I will gladly take back what I said about him. He made that drink work for him like a
he had the leverage, bro. You got remember he had all the leverage over Brooklyn, bro. He had the leverage. If Kyrie wasn't a starter, nobody would care. They were like, all right, bro, we just let you go. Like that's it if he wasn't a starter.
Irvin is what I call him. It is what it is.
All right, now get a title. Shit.
All right, y'all. Time to end it. I don't want to give away everything. So, Sunday, we will see y'all. The picks are in. Everybody. Best of luck to everybody. And it is what it is. Let's go Raiders and Pats. Let's go, baby.
Peace.
Upset Saturday. Peace.